This video here is for you parents who feel like you've tried a few things, maybe a whole bunch of things, to try and help your kiddo, but he or she is just still struggling. So, maybe you've done some different diets, maybe you've tried eating healthy, maybe you've tried some gut healing supplements, maybe even tapped into medications, some therapies, but you're still struggling, whether that is digestive issues, whether that's anxiety, whether that is some focus or behavioral challenges that are really just making your day and your kiddo's day every day a little bit of a battle. And I want to say that, first of all, you've done everything right. All of those things are going to help. But so often when parents are coming to the office, we are able to identify that there is a critical piece of the puzzle that just has not been uncovered yet and is really playing a huge role behind some of these struggles that are coming into our office every day, and that is the vagus nerve. When this master nerve pathway is stuck in stress mode and not functioning properly, it throws the entire nervous system and your child's entire health into chaos. And so I want to talk a little bit about how that vagus nerve and the dysfunction of the vagus nerve is going to directly impact your child's health. So the vagus nerve is such a key component of nervous system regulation. And because the nervous system controls and coordinates every other system of the body, vagus nerve dysfunction can lead to a whole host of different struggles, but is most correlated to problems with three big systems, three big pieces of your child's health. The first one is digestion. Digestive motility, disrupted gut function, indigestion, constipation, countless other gut issues is going to be a huge piece of vagus nerve function. The second one is immune system, and more specifically suppression of the immune system and its inability to control and regulate inflammation throughout the body. So when inflammation runs unchecked, it contributes to all sorts of these different challenges that we're seeing in so many kids and families that are coming into the office. And the third huge piece of vagus nerve function is social, emotional, and behavioral. So when that's the case, again, vagus nerve is regulating the calming part of the body. So when it's disruptive and dysfunctional behavior problems, anxiety, mental health, emotions, ADHD, all of a sudden those things start to set in because the vagus nerve is not doing its job to calm it down. And so the vagus nerve basically is the connection between your child's brain and pretty much every other major organ in the body, right? Regulating inflammation, digestion, emotions, immunity. And so when it's functioning properly, it's going to activate this, we call it the rest and digest side of the nervous system, which is incredibly important for healing and development. However, when it's not functioning properly, now this tug of war between the stress side of the nervous system and the relaxing side of the nervous system is totally out of balance, and the stress side of your kiddo's nervous system starts to run the show. And you can imagine, not ideal for all the things that we're talking about, right? So even if your child is maybe having some of these unrelated, what you thought at least were unrelated before listening to this video, digestion, emotions, sleep, immune system, right? Seemingly unrelated, they are always all connected. Sensory is another big piece of that, right? Always all connected through the nervous system, but specifically the vagus nerve. So if your kiddo is struggling with one or multiple of these things, and you maybe hadn't quite figured out how to go about it yet, it's time to stop trying to figure it all out, and we want to just test. And we use our nervous system insight scans, heart rate variability, to literally test the strength of your child's vagus nerve. And so we are able to identify, hey, is this imbalance that we were just talking about a piece of the puzzle when it comes to your child's health? Is their vagus nerve doing what it's supposed to do? Is it online? Is it strong enough? Or is it not working? Or it's not working totally, but not working as well as it should be. And therefore, your child's nervous system is thrown out of balance. And so having this incredible technology in our office allows us to do our job, allows us to say, hey, here, I know you've been doing X, Y, Z, and all of those things are great. They're not helping. They're just not having the impact you were hoping, right? Eating healthy is always going to be beneficial. Supplements can be beneficial. Therapies are always going to be beneficial. But maybe we can unlock a little something more when we get that vagus nerve back online. All of a sudden, all these things start to work exponentially better, and your kiddo is able to start to thrive as opposed to maybe just surviving right now. So if you are ready to get your kiddo tested, it's super non-invasive. It's super easy. We can do it on the littlest of babies. It doesn't take a whole lot of time, and it gives us an incredible amount of information to then sit across the table to you, show it to you. And I see so many parents, light bulb moments, wheels are turning, like, this is what we've been looking for. This is now connects everything that we didn't know we needed. So send us a message. Let's get your kiddo scheduled, get those answers, and lead you to some healing.